unless somebody did not start on time or we missed one. I have no idea if the handicaps have been applied to the results yet, but unofficially, and as the race is still in progress, we have.
Is it? I don't.
No, this is the women's champ 4. We have that. No, we're supposed to be for the women's champ 4, and it said on the on the thing that the switchover is at 118. So we've got two more races.
The race that starts at 118.
Yes, which is
yesterday we switched over to 1.
Which is the lightweight 4s. I don't know what you did yesterday. I'm just going for what was on the.
Here come the women's champ 4s. Bow number 1, Columbia.
I'd be happy to let them take over if you want.
Yeah, I would too.
Look, Greg, if you want to take over.
Bow number 2 coming around, Virginia.
It's not a big deal. I was just sort of ready to.
When there's a break in the action.
Okay, no problem. There will be soon because these 4 boats are out in front of everybody else. Bow 2, University of Virginia, right in front of Cambridge Boat Club with new head coach, Coach Wes Eng. Brown University, now in front of Cambridge Boat Club. Followed by another Ivy League school. We have Dartmouth as in bow number 4. We're going to make a quick handoff to Greg Stone and company. See you next year.
Thank you, guys. Awesome.
Thank you for taking over early, Greg.
Well, late, whatever. Don't forget your glasses.
Yeah, I'll take those.
All right. We're running. This is Greg Stone back again from yesterday afternoon. I'm a CBC member, longtime competitor here, with my companion, Kip McDaniel, the voice of the Harvard-Yale race. And we are in the Women's Champ 4. We have boat number 5 coming up with the markings of the Bruno. Brown University. Great program, great women's program. Second at the Ivies last year. Now headed for the bridge in the dark blue boat with the white. That's boat number 7. That's Georgetown. Georgetown University from Washington. And right behind them, they've passed boat number 6 in the gray hull, our local BC High. So go BC. They know the course well. Looking good. Okay, now boat number 9 coming up with the red blades. The University of Wisconsin, the Badgers of Wisconsin, a reviving crew. And behind them, with the red and white blades, they've passed boat number 8, the BU Terriers, coached by Malcolm Dolrich. And this is their home waters. Behind them, boat number 11, with the colors of, boat number 11, not rowing in their colors, that's Penn AC. With the Penn AC unis anyway, and they've done a nice job on Cornell. Right behind them, Big Red in the white hull, red shirts. Let's go Cornell.
Following them
Close.
is bow number 12, Kansas, out of Lawrence, Kansas.
So that's Kansas University coming through and having put some distance on the boats behind them. All right, and we can see the telltale markings of the Tigers of Princeton right on the buoys, doing a nice job. Lori Daphne's incredible squad. That has been the high performer of the Ivies for a number of years. I think second in the Nationals last year. So that's Princeton in the white hull with the orange and black blades. Followed up by boat number 13, who they passed, which is Drexel from Pennsylvania, from Philadelphia. And looking good. So got a little break in the action here, which always happens. So we've got a clump. You'll see them shortly on the bridge. A clump coming up. And on the outside with the white blades and blue shirts. Outside is Creighton University from Omaha, Nebraska. Doing a nice job taking the outside and then cutting in front of Columbia, boat number 18, which politely gave a stutter stroke. Very experienced coxswain. And so that's Creighton, followed by Columbia, followed by boat number 14, Eastern Michigan from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Tatum Nettle, Emma Weiss, Bria Marardi, Madison Lizitin. Great job and welcome to the Charles. And we think this is now should be probably the last boat in this event, boat number 17. This is the University of Rhode Island, Little Rhodey. Pushing along, 750 meters to go, Rhode Island. Have a great row. All right, that's so that is the Champ Fours. And they will be followed in a race starting at 1:18, so about 10 minutes ago. And that is the women's lightweight fours. That's the City of Cambridge Trophy. Last year won by Stanford, followed by the University of Wisconsin and Princeton. And these are primarily women's they're all lightweights. They're primarily college crews. Women's lightweight rowing is participated by about 15 colleges in the U.S. Stanford, then Princeton, Harvard, BU, MIT. So we'll see. And it looks like we have a surprise entry from Berkeley as well. So we're looking forward to that. And Kip, do you have some results for us?
They're still being pulled up, so we'll wait a bit to see what the end results are. But we'll bring them to you in a second.
All right, so I'll give you a word from our sponsors. Actually, I'm going to speak for Kip here because he has just bought a C2 erg. And Concept 2 is our official oar and erg supplier of the Head of the Charles. They are fabulous guys. They're just great friends. They've done a lot for the sport of rowing, and along the way have helped out fitness throughout America. So visit the C2 up at the falls there. You can visit C2, test yourself on new equipment, or maybe buy a spiffy pair of oars.
All right, we have the women's lightweight fours rounding the bend here. First up is bow number 1, University of Wisconsin from Madison. The athletes are Sarah Rabb, Peyton Tonis, Victoria Moda, Sierra Mason, and Alicia Labars. They were second place at this event last year. Following them is Princeton University, hugging the buoy line tightly. Following them is the hometown team of Radcliffe in the black and white blades.
Right, so here we go. Under the bridge now. Wisco. Go Badgers. Looking good. And these crews, as you probably know, you've been told, they start 12 to 15 seconds between each other. And that looks like about the spacing we've got now. Kip and I are getting organized, and now have a stopwatch in hand. We can figure things out. But that's the Tigers of Princeton going under the bridge now, and from the bridge you can now see the Radcliffe Light 4 under new head coach, whose name I'm blanking on. Okay. Let's go Radcliffe.
Coming up next is another hometown crew, Boston University. And they are followed as well by another BU women's crew. They seem to have moved out slightly on them as they approach the bridge.
Yeah, so this is probably their A boat with their B boat behind them. And of course, they probably entered, they'll have lightweight 8s entered this event as regatta as well. So, we tend, unless it's really boring, try to announce when people are here so they can be seen from the bridge. Only we get to see them up there. Very nice steering job by this BU crew. Putting the blades on the other side of the buoys, taking the best line she can. Rowing nice long strokes. And we can see headed downstream, these are women's champ 8s headed down now, single file.
And approaching the bridge now, another hometown tee, MIT. The athletes are Sophie Thompson, Rujal Gandhi, Kelly Wang, Nicole Shi, and Kelly Kim.
Yeah. MIT, long-standing rowing program, rowing out of the Pierce Boathouse down in the basin, recently renovated. Here they go. And this is on their heels, is another Radcliffe boat. Rowing a little higher, and boat number 8. This is another Radcliffe lightweight women's crew. We don't have the names, unfortunately, for you, but they're doing a good job against boat number 7 ahead, the MIT boat ahead of them, which is a horrible thing to say. Which is a horrible thing to say. Having trouble getting by MIT.
How do you try?
So these are. Is speaking down for the red buttons, this button and that button. But if you stand away, it does the same. Okay. So it's suspiciously like Dartmouth. But what do you got? So coming up here now with green blades, which looks suspicious like Dartmouth. They probably borrowed. This is University of California lightweight crew. Something I didn't know existed. Let's go Bears, Golden Bears of California on the Charles. Hope you've had a great trip.
And following them are the women from Gordon College, Maricel, Emily Nerger, Samantha Hansen, Isabella D'Agostino, and Allison Cook.
And Gordon College, just up from us, up near in Manchester, or Wenham, Mass. Excuse me. Small school, rowing on a pretty small pond. So this is great to have them down here. Great to have them competing.
And we have some results from the Women's Championship 4. This is just a warning. We haven't applied any potential penalties. But the winner was Columbia University A at 17.